everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some more Not So Very Challenge in The Sims 4. Here's a quick little fit check for the outfit, and then here's my jewelry today. This is just a little like vintage Avon necklace I got. Thrifted it a few years ago probably. There's the dress, and here's the lipstick that I'm wearing. This one by NYX. These are called Shine Loud. So it's like a liquid lipstick and a really shiny gloss. The shade of this one is called On a Mission. And it kind of matches my nails as well. We got red nails for this week. And my little background, my little home screen is finally showing the new background for Adventure Awaits. The new little background, I like how they're like standing on a boardwalk. That's so cute. We got a big mountain up here in the back. These are like a geyser. I think you can go like geyser watching. So it's kind of like a national park type of thing, I think. So that's very exciting. I'm really excited to explore that pack and see all the cool new things that we can do with my little family. So in the last video, we had a bit of a house upgrade. I added another little room onto the back here. So Soleil and Kylara have a little bedroom now. And then we have like a newly renovated kitchen. So I like this a lot better. We have a bit more counter space, so that's nice. I have a little bit of lemons right here in the corner. Some yellow like accents and stuff like that. I definitely want more stuff on the walls, of course. My plan was to get Soleil to do a lot of like observing, do some more like watching space and stuff like that, and see if I can get some more wall prints. Because that's what I really want to decorate the house with like the space prints that she finds. But then also whenever we go back up into space next time, like back up into Sixum, I can also probably where's my wall? I can also probably take some more photos to put up on the wall. Ooh, oh my gosh, did she just she has maxed her logic skill. I didn't know she was that close. And we completed Nerd Brain Aspiration. That was so quick. We've mastered logic. So trait earned from completing her aspiration is Handy. While angry, Soleil can now rant logically to reduce her anger. Okay, that's pretty cool. But now with Handy, you can instantly fix and upgrade objects. It's a really cool trait. It's a really helpful one because then you can just do instant upgrade and it will give you all of the upgrades all at once. It does have a cooldown, so let me like upgrade something. Let's do my oven maybe. Mercury here aged up into a toddler in the last video, so he has like a week left of his toddlerhood. But then tomorrow Sylvia will be aging up into a child, so that's really exciting. Soleil is also going to become an adult. It's New Year's Eve today. I've kept the Christmas lights up at least for another couple days until it's like actually springtime, and then we can take those down. But I want to keep them up for New Year's Eve at least because I want to bring the whole family over here. Ooh, a collectible print of the sky finally. It's taken her a long time to get another one of these. Animals Planet. I think I already have that one in my house in Chestnut Ridge, but that's just fine because we don't have it here. The only one we have here is Sixum from the moon, the one that Minta gave her. Ooh, Animals Planet. I can put that one right there. The only thing we have to do now is up her fitness skill. That's the next thing that we have to do. Whenever I up her fitness skill, we will be able to get our last couple of promotions to max out her career, and then we will be completely finished with Yellow Gem. The little kids are chit-chatting on the couch. They are not quite, they're like halfway friends. They're friends. They're not like best friends yet. So I want to build them up into being best friends. Let me see if they can both go out here and like slide together. That'll be cute. Okay, we're good friends. We're good friends now. Okay, Kylara's made some mac and cheese for everyone. Kylara's really angry right now. Well, she's really focused, more so than angry, but she's glowing red because her high maintenance trait is making her have the worst day ever. So maybe you can make your day a little bit worse by cleaning the bathtub. Let me get everyone to make a resolution. The two little toddlers can't do it, but the grown-ups can. Kylara can probably try to raise up a skill, maybe up meditation a little bit or something like that. And then Soleil, I want her to get promoted. So within a week we have to get promoted, and I think we'll get promoted on Monday. No, don't go splash in the toilet. No, Mercury, don't do that. Can she like tell him, don't yell it? No, I want her to just like tell him no. Oh, she's already doing it. She's giving him a talking to automatically. Oh gosh, I don't want them to be like mean. Hopefully he won't be splashing anymore. Oh my gosh, Sylvia has fully maxed out her verbal skill, or her like communication skill. Mercury has a picky eater quirk right now, so I guess he hated garlic noodles, so I guess he also hates mac and cheese because he's sad and he did not finish his plate. I don't know yet what he actually likes. Okay, and Soleil is about halfway through level 7 of fitness. Oh my gosh, they're doing hugs out on the porch. That is so cute. This baby is so gross though. Oh my gosh, he's even dirtier than he was before. I'm about to invite the whole family over for New Year's Eve. We're gonna make some chips and salsa for everyone. Maybe we could also do some cupcakes. That would probably be good. The kids can have some cupcakes too, because I doubt the kids are gonna like chips and salsa. Oh, now Kylara and Mercury are getting a strict family dynamic. She has a strict dynamic with Sylvia already. Let's start a gathering. Yes, there's only there's the 4 of us here, and then literally 4 other family members. I've updated some of Skyla's looks also, and she aged up into a young adult a couple of days ago. And And then our tasks for New Year's Eve are make a resolution, which we already did. We need a party spirit, but Soleil ignores that tradition because she's a loner. We'll need to count down to midnight in a couple of hours, and we need to make some drinks. And I put a little bar out here, a little light up bar, so that we can make some drinks for everyone. Okay, let's go see if Mercury likes strawberry cupcakes because he is picky about everything else he's had to eat so far. We can make drinks for everyone. Let's do some juice on the rocks. Okay, here's Emma. Well, Emma Scott. She got married, so she's Emma Tamora now. I think that's what it said. We can invite her in because, you know, we're kind of Kylar doesn't know her at all, but Soleil was kind of friendly with her whenever she was younger. So let's go ahead and before it gets too late, we're going to watch the countdown to midnight. So they watched the countdown at midnight. Everyone else was kind of just ignoring it. Oh my gosh, the ghost of Rosa. No. Oh gosh, I don't really want the ghost wandering around. So let me go ahead and stick this urn into Soleil's inventory. And then tomorrow, on New Year's Day, we can go over to the graveyard and set up the graves. Soleil and Kylara both have completed their traditions. No one's really eating my chips and salsa for some reason. Everyone's pulling pie out of the refrigerator, so that's kind of rude and annoying. Grab a serving together. Everyone come get chips and salsa, please. That's why I made them for New Year's Eve, so you kind of have to come get some. New Year's Eve was awesome, and New Year's Eve was awesome. Okay, it's 2 a.m. Let's go ahead and send the rest of the family all back home. I've changed Skyla's hair. Yeah, here she is. I've given her this one hair here with the 4 little buns on the back. She's growing out her bangs. She used to have I think she used to have flat bangs on the front, kind of like Azalea, but she's grown those out. She has longer ones now, and I've added her some jewelry, and I've changed some of her outfits as well because she's a bit older than she was. She was wearing kind of really teen styled clothing, so now she's a young adult. And I've changed that house to where she's living to have neighborhood stories turned on to where if she wants to adopt pets or animals or start a romance, start a family, you know, have kids, she can do all that stuff. So I've just set her. I don't set the houses to unplayed because then it likes to kill them off. Like I set them to unplayed. The ones I set to unplayed was Christine, which was Vasil's sister. I set her family to unplayed so that any neighborhood stories could happen, and it killed her off really quickly. So Lay's out here on another jog. She is still a little bit over halfway through this workout skill. This level 7 is taking a while. It's taking her a minute. Let's go ahead and push the limits. And then Kylara is left with this mess with all these dirty dishes. So go ahead and start cleaning them up, please. Okay, it's the first day of spring. It's also New Year's Day. Okay, so I was gonna leave the little Christmas lights up until spring. So now we can take those down. I might put up some Easter decorations. I put Easter into this game. Where is Easter actually? Oh wait, no, I didn't add it. I never added Easter. I was supposed to add it the very first year of playing, and then I forgot. And then the very second year of playing, I forgot again, but also I think Soleil was in college or something at that point, so I wouldn't have been able to even do Easter, I don't think. So let's add Easter Sunday next Sunday. It'll be a week after New Year's Day. I don't think there's any special sim related Easter name. The decoration can be spring, and then the to-do list, I don't really know, what do people do on Easter? Egg hunt, that's definitely one. I would guess maybe baking, flower bunny, let's do that one. Okay, I think we'll just do those 3. Okay. So next weekend, we'll be able to celebrate another little holiday. Okay, everyone's sleeping in today because we were out super duper late last night. So Leia's anxious again from her lack of promotion, her promotion anxiety. So the only thing we can do to work towards promotion is go jogging again. So the stuff that we have to work on today are going to the graveyard is kind of the first one, and just setting up the little graves. We also have to do a little birthday party for Soleil. She's going to become an adult, and then Sylvia is going to become a cute little child. And I think I might want to have, if there's any sort of, okay, so the family fun day does happen today. It ends at 4 p.m, so you kind of have to get a move on. And then any of the festivals in Mount Komorebi, I'm ignoring all of these because I want to, whenever Sylvia moves out to Mount Komorebi, which is where I want her to live for a decent amount of her life, maybe even just her young adulthood and stuff, I wanted to focus on all of the festivals there whenever we actually live there, or whenever we just visit. I want to make sure we're visiting because I want to go on a family vacation with the whole fam once the kids become kids, and then I want to do some of these Mount Komorebi festivals, at least whichever one is going on then, which I think they only happen kind of during the weekend, but I'll make sure that we go on our vacation during one of the festivals so that the kids can have a lot of fun taking part in the Mount Komorebi stuff, and then that's going to inspire Sylvia to move there when she grows up. But today we could go to family fun day at the beach. We we could hang out there and soak up the sun and do some splash fun. I have a little birthday party there, so I think I'll do that. It has to kind of be early afternoon because the festival ends at 4 p.m. But also Soleil can do some swimming, which would also up her fitness skills. I'm trying to find something that Mercury does not hate, so Kylar is making some fried chicken sliders for lunch today. I'm gonna test these out on him and see if he also hates these. Who hates fried chicken sliders? Like, both the kids are so angry because they're both starving to death. They woke up really late at like 1 p.m. and they're really, really hungry. There's no gray cake that I can do for the birthday cake. Let's do a coconut one because we are going to Sulani, kind of a tropical place. Look at them sitting here in their almost matching little wolf outfits, eating their little sandwiches, and he's not saying anything about hating the food. So I think he likes these. I think we found one he likes. Now Sylvia's splashing in the toilet. Oh my gosh. Losing responsibility left and right. Perfect little coconut cake. Add some birthday candles. We'll have to do that twice. So hopefully I'm gonna have to age them up in quick succession so that hopefully we can add birthday candles before someone takes a bite of the cake. Put this in your inventory, and we're going to get gathered up and head on over for the kids' first little day. They live in like a very sandy place, so they're used to the sand, so they'll probably like the beach, but the water is going to be new to them. I really like Sulani. I know I go here a lot when it comes to like birthdays and stuff like that, but I find it a very, very happy, it's like bright and sunny and a very happy like place, you know. Ooh, knock knock, visit 25 different lots in The Sims 4. I feel like I swear I visited more than that. Okay, see, the family fun day technically happens way over here, I think. Way over here. Mercury's a wanderer. Where the heck? Where is he going? He's gonna go wander, and then we have a rampaging Rory right over here. Can you go hug? They can go hug the werewolves, can't they? Okay, well she's just sunbathing. Okay, I'll leave her there. Toddlers who are wanderers are quick to run away after they're put down. Better keep an eye on him. Okay, let me make sure about the birthday. I always double check just to make sure I'm not aging off the wrong sim or the sim on the wrong day, but no. Birthday, Sylvia and Soleil. I'm gonna do Sylvia's first because I want her to be she'll age up into a child, and then she can immediately start, you know, befriending like Cameron Pancakes over here or some other little kids that are wandering around. Okay, everyone come here. Everyone come sit here. Go here together. We are going to blow out the candles for little Sylvia. Kylar hates the sun right now. Maybe y'all can go get in your, oh, there we go. They immediately started doing it. Yeah, we do have swim. We already have swim as a task. So everyone should be automatically swimming. Maybe not just yet though. First we need to age up the little toddler. So go here together again. They're not listening to me. Let me see what skills she ended up with. Maxed out 3 of them. Imagination is level 4 and thinking is only at level 2. Movement I feel like is the one that makes the most sense for her, so I'm glad that she was able to max out movement. Help blow out candles. Help little Sylvia blow out her candles. And then we get to see what she looks like as a child. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Soleil, don't fall with the child in your arms. Oh, and Zoe already took a piece of the cake. Okay, I'll have to age Soleil up once we get back home, I guess. She aged up with red hair, which is the wrong color. Oh my gosh, see, there's Skyla. Look at her. Look at how pretty Skyla turned out. Okay, motor 2, social 2, creativity 2, and mental 1. Her aspiration is going to be, so motor, I would do, let me see, multi-skill, slumber party, mind and body, creative genius, or playtime captain. I don't know. I might do playtime captain for her. I don't know which one is more motor based, but playtime captain kind of makes sense in that I want her to be very playtimey, very active, but also this sim loves to seek out active play with friends. It's going to be a friendly based active one, which is what I want to gear her towards. So let's do playtime captain and we'll try that one out. I can always swap back and forth if I don't like how it, you know, ends up. Her traits that she has to have active, slob, and music lover. I think I might do them in like this order. She can be an active as a little kid. She can get a bit more slobby as a teenager, and then when she ages up into an adult, she can start really loving music. So we're gonna start her off with active. So let's jump right into Kaz really quickly and spruce up her appearance. Okay, so here's what her little face looks like. Let's go ahead and put her eyes back on. That's like the #1 thing that we need to do. And then some skin details. Whenever it comes to like toddlers and kids, I usually do the Google overlay. Sims 3 Melancholic is like the creator. That's usually what I stick to for kids. Sometimes it ends up making them look a little bit too similar. So, you know, I could use like one of these Twisted Cat ones, which I also really like. They look a little bit too makeup-y for a child. So I think I'll do the Google overlay, because I like what that one makes the children look like. It doesn't look like they're wearing like a lot of makeup like some of the overlays do. Okay, and then for hair, if I wanted to give her kind of like a shorter version of the one that she had, then this is like the bun version of the same one that she had. This one is so cute, but it only comes in one color. It doesn't come in gray, which is such a shame. And then she aged up with like one of these, which is also really cute. Let me see. There's like a gray version of these. Kind of like that gray. Maybe I could jump back and forth. She'll be a kid for 2 weeks. I think it's 14 days. I like starting them off with the same hair they had as a toddler usually. Here's the same one that she had. I think she had the darker one when she was younger, but I'm gonna do like the actual gray one. So I'm gonna do this for some looks where it's like the up version. We also have this one, which is really cute, and that one also comes in gray. I don't know which one to go with. I have so many more options when they're like older. Since she's going to be very active, I'll keep her hair like short, and I'll also put it up for a lot of her looks. But we'll start out with this one, and then I'll do like a secondary everyday look with this one. And then her sporty look can also have this one, athletic, and then swimwear as well, and then maybe hot weather, and then she can wear it down for some of her looks. Okay, and then over time, I may swap it out. And I didn't give her any boo-boo blush on her cheeks, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so here are her little looks. Here are Sylvia's little updated looks. I tried to keep her quite casual and active looking. I want to put them all in like dresses and lots of jewelry and cute little necklaces and stuff like that. I did give her nail polish and some bracelets, but I've kept her outfits quite like for formal, she puts on a dress, and then that's quite kind of the only one. For party, she does these little overalls. This is the closest thing to the wolf that I could find for bed. I don't have the wolf one, but this is like a hamster, I think. It's a little bunny slippers. Swimwear is this one right here. Athletic and like her everyday looks are very similar because she's going to be athletic, you know, all the time, not just when she's in her sporty outfits. And then hot weather is also just shorts and sneakers. And then cold weather is this one right here with the little coat. There's Sylvia's updated look, and I'm so excited to play. I didn't give her any earrings. I feel like she wouldn't want earrings. She wouldn't want any piercings because it would just be too much trouble to put them in and take them out. I gave her 2 necklaces. So she has a necklace for hot weather and she has a necklace for swim. And then that's it. I did give her gray nail polish, but I don't think she'd be too big on taking the time to put on jewelry because, you know, she's running everywhere. She's going too fast to thinking about that stuff. While I'm here, I don't want to have to go back into cast as soon as Soleil ages up. Soleil is so pretty, and this hat on her is so freaking cute. I don't remember when I said that hat on her, but it's been too long since we've seen anybody's swimwear because it's never hot enough to swim. It's been winter for so long, it seems. But and then last summer she was just in university, so we didn't really swim then. But she has a couple of hats for her swimwear looks, and they're so cute. She's super, super pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go ahead and swap up her hair to this one. Soleil can shorten up her hair a bit, put some little braids in the sides here, but for the most part, it's just like shoulder length, a little bob. I'm so excited to play with it. I love when they age up and you can start do many, many more things with them. I'm going to start befriending as many kids as I possibly can. As many other little kids as I can. We're going to start with like the ones that are at the beach over here. Everyone is getting themselves some cake. Here is Soleil's new little short hair. It's so cute on her. I love that one. And then here is Sylvia. I really like putting the same hair on them whenever they become, everyone's sitting on the ground, which is annoying, but I really like putting the same hair on them whenever they age up from toddler to child. I think that it at least lessens how different they look when, like literally 5 minutes ago, she looks like this. She was that tiny. But having the same hair definitely lessens how drastic the change is. So I always like doing that if I have the option to, you know, put the same one on her. So now she can chit chat with Elena a bit more, talk about your sibling, give her a compliment, talk about some grilled cheese. And then I'm going to look around here for some more little kids. Here's one, Mercedes Kealoha. Oh, there's 2 of them right here. Oh, there's a 3rd one. Oh my gosh, there's like a dozen kids. They're trying to leave the water, I think. But let me just go and like, don't mock their sadness. Do a friendly introduction to as many of them as I can. This one has Azalea's same hair. It's really weird. That's the hair Azalea had as a child, and she looks way too much like her. The toddler's unattended again, so he's wandering. Soleil is doing marshmallows, and Kylara is swimming. No one is watching the little toddler. So he's not wandering very far. He wandered and he came right back. back. Maybe you should go and build a sand sculpture. Oh, he's angry from eating the cake, from too much sugar. Man, they ate that cake quick. It is gone. I'm going to make sure that Soleil does some swimming. So go swim. Everyone go swim because I really want her to max out. Not max out, but just finish this skill that she has right now. Kylar completed her resolution really quickly because she upped her fitness skill. And then Soleil is going to complete it tomorrow whenever she gets her promotion. He's building his little thing, but I think they can also like splash. Yeah. Play in open water. Maybe don't do that. Go wade. So for her playtime captain, like aspiration that we chose, she wants to up her motor skill to level 3, which we've already done, and then stomp playfully on a splash pad. And then whenever she, let me actually go. I can view all the things that she needs to do for this one. So for a regular old motor, it would just be play on jungle gyms, achieve level 5, practice typing, and then earn a high score on the typing game. The typing game is it's a bit more computer focused than motor. I know it gives them motor skill, but it's still on a computer. But for playtime captain, she needs to up her motor skill, play on a splash pad, and then up her social skill as well, and then learn to ride a bike, and then up her skills, motor and social. It's very motor and social focused, which is perfect. So I want to keep her on that path. Okay, they're giving me an alert that it's Soleil's birthday now. She is almost up at level 8, and as soon as she hits level 8, we're gonna go home, bake a quick little cake, and I'll get her to blow out the candles. Like we celebrated her birthday here, in order for her not get a sad mood about it being forgotten, she does have to blow out the candles. Okay, Soleil has reached level 8 fitness skill. Finally, oh my gosh, it took like 3 episodes for her to do that. She can now perform the epic workout on the weight machine and will lose much less energy while she is swimming. She can finally get her promotion, and we can finally head back home. Sylvia's first day of school. I don't know if she'll go to school. Will she go to school tomorrow? I'm not certain if she aged up too late for her to go to school, but I'll find out. But if not, then we can go around and find some kids to be friends with. And I need to get Sylvia a new little child-sized bed. I kind of think it would be really cute if they had bunk beds. They wouldn't really be able to chit-chat in while they're like going to sleep, and also it'd cover up too much of the stuff on my wall. So for the time being, we can just do regular bed. Oh, this is a monster-free bed. Whoa, does that mean if I get this one? This one's from Snowy Escape. Does that mean the monster won't spawn? Because the monster is really annoying. Even when you put the light out, sometimes they still spawn. Oh, and then I can get rid of this guy because we don't have any more infants. So I don't need that little playmat anymore. I probably don't really need this changing table either. They still use it for the toddlers, but you don't have to use it. And that gives me a bit more room to put, you know what, I can probably, okay, let me put the chair here. Then we can put a little desk here. I like this one because it looks like it's a bunch of little kids' crafts and like little books and little things they've been working on. Sylvia, you don't have to go and nap on the outside bench. You have a bed now. So we can assign this one to her. She does need to take a shower before she gets too sleepy. Oh my gosh, Kylar is so uncomfortable because she drank salt water when she was swimming. Now Soleil and Mercury both have a strict dynamic. I've had the pop-up for both parents with both of the kids. Oh my gosh, Soleil is getting an anxiety, a fear of being cheated on, which is kind of the most annoying fear because it pops up out of nowhere, but it's just because they've not done anything flirty in a long time. Quit being anxious and blow out your candles to become an adult. Okay, Soleil has aged up into an adult. Rosa, the ghost of Rosa sent her Azalea has sent her a gift. So maybe we can, I always forget to check the mailboxes for the gifts. So hopefully I'll remember to do that tomorrow. Okay, it is telling me that school for Sylvia starts in an hour. So she is gonna go to school today. I'll set her to make friends. I'm not too worried about her grades being super good. I'll like swap between them, but for the first day, we'll do make friends. I'll see what other kids she'll end up meeting. Okay, Sylvia was supposed to be eating some breakfast, but she just like froze and wouldn't eat. So she's going off to her first day of school a little bit hungry. But that's okay. Here's the outfit she put on. I didn't end up taking the graves to the thing, but that's okay. I didn't have the time. That's all right. We'll do it in the next video. Okay, so we're going to set her to make friends. And then the very last thing that we're going to do, Soleil, why don't you take yourself a shower? I'm going to get her and Kylar to do some like flirty things before she goes off to work because she's anxious. Wait, why was the propose option? The propose option was on there, but it was blocked out. I've noticed their relationship no, I don't want to ask just to be friends. I just wanted to see why it wasn't. Oh, there's not enough romance. Yeah, their romance has gone down quite a bit. It's not anything that they're doing. They're just not doing anything flirty, so we're not building it. So it's just it's just depleting a little bit. Sylvia's met Cameron while in school. Oh my gosh, right away. Oh no, that was the same interaction that... Pause. That was the same interaction that Vasile had towards Rose at that one time. I hate when they do that. It's a tedious conversation. I don't know why all of a sudden my Sim's just like, okay, stop kissing. Oh my gosh. I don't know why all of a sudden they don't seem to want to do romance with each other. It's weird. It's weird and I don't like it. So I'm not gonna make them do anything else right now. We'll wait. Here's some of the stuff she crafted yesterday. Let's put this one up on the wall. I can sit some little aliens on there. And then this one is so cute. I love the little hearts. And then I'm gonna change this one to gray to put in the kids' room. It's so cute. I want her to make a bunch of those. Okay, I'm not gonna get her to do any more flirty interactions. She has to work in a half hour. We don't have a ton of time, but in the little bit of time we do have, go and craft. I'm still trying to make this servo bot. I need to make more computer chips. So go and craft a computer chip, please. The teacher caught Sylvia looking at other students' tests during class and sent her to the office. I'm sure it was a mistake or let her retake the test. Conflict resolution is a little bit harder to grow, I think, so let's do the retake one. Her manners decreases, that's fine. That one's really easy to get back up. Even with my freaking gardener bot, my garden is still dying. I don't know where my robot went. He just like disappeared. I think he ran out of battery somewhere. So late. Okay, she's already set to work hard. So we definitely should get a promotion because we have completed both these things and we are in excellent. We've been in excellent for a while now. Our next promotion is going to be a sheriff of the stars. So I'm very, very excited. Ooh, we have bills. But then I also want to pay the bills, but I also want to get the mail because I want to see what presents we got from oh, is it just like a gnome? What the hell? This is all the stuff that's in her info. This cardboard dance floor just kind of appeared there. I don't remember why. The only new thing is this, no matter what, I'm still your baby. I might just sell that. I don't know. I don't need the gnome. Okay, since the infant likes the fried chicken, I will go ahead and pull those out of the fridge for him. The toddler, oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. Okay, he liked them yesterday, but they're ooh yucky today. I think this little pile of scraps out here, I think this is my gardener bot. I think it died. Kyla, I was gonna go collect all these. Let me see what she gets. Yeah, it's just a bunch of parts. I think that thing died, which is annoying. I'll give all these parts to Soleil when she gets home. But at least that's some more computer chips and stuff that I can use, that I can put towards my servo bot instead. Sylvia is done with school for the day, and she's returned home with a project. And she has, oh my gosh, her first day of school drawings. Let's put these up right here. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Some little flowers and stuff. We got a solar system project. Let's put that on the front yard and go ahead and start working on that. I don't have a ton of money now, but as soon as we have 1,000, but you know what? As soon as Soleil gets back home and gets her promotion, she'll be bringing home a decent amount of money. So we can buy a few things for the yard for the kids. I can probably buy the little climbing bars and maybe like a swing set or something. All of my berry trees are dying, so we're going to just plant some more. Okay, resolution complete. Soleil has been promoted to, let me go see her outfit actually, because she has a new one. It looks so like spy-ish sort of and like official. She has been promoted to a sheriff of the stars. She'll now make an additional $183 per hour for a grand total of $460 per hour. She's also received a 3,000 bonus. The Astro Bunny Beyond Infinity, what? Her next shift is Tuesday. She still has the same Monday through Thursday schedule, 10 to 5, which she was working 10 to 6, so it's a little bit shorter now. What did I get as my actual reward? Where did all these decorative plates keep coming from? I don't know. Maybe these are some of the gifts that they were sending me in the mail. That could be it. They won't let me put these up on the wall. They only put them up on the shelves. Okay, never mind. Here's, oh my gosh, it's huge. I thought it was a tiny little sculpture, but no, it's a giant Astro Bunny Beyond Infinity, like little statue. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to shrink it, but I think we'll just put it out here in front of let's put it right here, like beside the observatory maybe, as if it's kind of part of the observatory, like the decoration. Okay, I'll just stick it right there. It's pointing to my rocket ship. She needs to max out her fitness skill in order to get her next promotion, and then that's the very, very last thing that we need to complete for Soleil. Go ahead and go on another jog. She can go on a celebratory jog for getting her promotion. So, one more promotion. So that probably means one more episode of Soleil of Yellow Gen. Oh my gosh, here's a little kid right here. A very, very pale little kid. Sylvia, go and talk to this child. So, one more promotion, probably one more episode, and then we'll be fully completed with Yellow Gen. I'm so excited to jump over to Gray Gen, start making as many friends as I can with little Sylvia, and also start doing as much active and other things that we can do with her. We can go over and play on the splash pad. We can go swimming with her and her friends, because now it's springtime, so it's about to get summer, so this is like the perfect time to be a kid because we can do lots of swimming and outside activities. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in my next video.